So what outcome should somebody be hoping for who's just been in an accident?
Well, the outcome I always want is to have my clients be placed in a position as close as possible to their condition and position that they had before the accident. Many times I can't do that in the real world. Instead, I can get compensation for the loss that they suffered. And that's not the best outcome, because the best outcome would be they're just like they were before the accident.
And so whenever somebody's thinking about maximizing compensation and understanding that that's how the system works in these situations, how might they be best served by hiring an attorney?
Well, the attorney understands what are the elements of those harms and losses that the person sustained. Pain and suffering, lost wages, medical bills, and many times there are other losses that somebody sustained that they wouldn't even think about. So in 40 years that I've practiced law, I've seen many circumstances where I've had to engage with my client to completely understand what are the harms and losses that they sustained. And I have to develop those so that I can maximize the recovery to my client. It's a sense of justice and fairness. Through no fault of their own, they were harmed by someone else, and that person's responsible for trying to put them back like they were before the accident.
So when's the right time to engage an attorney?
As early as you can.
And why is that?
Because there are several elements of damages that need to be developed. You need to preserve evidence of whose fault the accident is and what you went through during this journey that you're going to experience. The injured person only gets one bite at the apple. He only gets one lawsuit. You can't come back later and say, I didn't think about these other damages. You only get one chance to do that.
And that's something an attorney can help you think through.
Yeah, for instance, there are several injuries or harms and losses that are going to occur in the future. And you need to anticipate those so that you can make a complete claim, because you only get one lawsuit. And so you have to bundle those all together, and somebody who has experience and knows how to present those to the court in a way that's acceptable to the court, you need that kind of help. Most injured victims need that kind of help.
That makes sense. Thanks.